Forgot I didn't have a watch there. Anyways, yeah. So Kevin Harvick won again. I'm not surprised by anything. Congratulations. Okay, just kidding about that. Anyways, how's it going, you guys? It's Spidey who's 64. Back here again with yet another video. And for today's video, welcome back to Nascar News Discussion, episode 44. Wow, man, 44 episodes of Nascar News Discussions. That's pretty cool. Also, yeah, got Mountain Dew Baja Blast right here. Finally found it, which I'm happy about it. So, yeah. Also, it tastes really good. So, yeah, yeah. But anyways, I mean, I'll talk more about the drink later in the video. So, yeah. So, anyways, today we're here to talk about the AAA 400 at Dover. And just to point some things out, Dover is one of my favorite NASCAR tracks. If you guys didn't know already, I think I should make a video about my top favorite NASCAR tracks. Just to give you what's my favorite NASCAR tracks. It's Daytona, Talladega, Dover, Auto Club, and what's another one? Sonoma? Yeah, so those are one of my couple of favorite NASCAR tracks out there. But yeah, anyways, we're just here to discuss, let's discuss about the AAA 400 from Dover. So, yeah, so let's go ahead. So, Kyle Larson started on, so it's the first talk about some things. Kyle Larson started on the pole, and he gave up the pole, which I haven't seen that. I have never seen that before, you know. I think he didn't pass tech inspection. That was also the same thing for Alex Bowman and Austin Dillon. They had to start to the back of the field. So, yeah, so Kevin Harvick started first in this race, but he didn't get to choose his lanes. And so, yeah, it wasn't too long before the first caution came out for Michael McDowell spinning around and making contact with Bubba Wallace. Yeah, man, I thought Bubba Wallace was going to win last week, but no, he didn't. Yeah, so, yeah. Now let's also talk about, yeah, soon after that, we had a long green flag run, and I think we also had there was also another caution because Corey LaJoie blew an engine, which... Why does Corey LaJoie run in the Cup Series anymore? Why does Corey LaJoie run in the Cup Series? I mean, it seems like all the bad luck is being put on Corey LaJoie, but Cole Witt, you know, he has the good luck, you know, which yeah, also guys want to trace out a t-shirt, which got Yellow Cup Speedway. So, yeah. And then, then there was another caution for Derek Cope, hitting the wall. He got high up in the racetrack and then made contact with the inside wall. So, yeah, it gets very, very slick there up in the top groove. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, after that, yeah, and also Kevin Harvick won two of the stages. So, yeah, I'd say that's pretty good, you know. And that's the only thing I know so far of the race. I didn't take a look at all the highlights, but let me actually just take a look at some of the highlights of the race. I watched the first half of this race, like the first 50 laps, and then I watched the last 80 laps of the race. You know, I ate some really good chicken, which, yeah, I love chicken. So yeah. Oh yeah. Also, here's another big part of the race. Kyle Busch, broke a drive shaft, and I guess you could say that's the only good thing that happened during the race, the happiest thing that happened during the race. You know, Kyle Busch just spinning and wrecking out of the race, or getting DNF out of the race. So yeah, hope all the Kyle Busch haters are happy, which Pretty sure they are. And also people were booing Kyle Busch at the race. So, yeah, that was just sad. So, yeah, and then, and then throughout stage 3, there was a little red flag, which because of rain. So, yeah, it was cloudy at Dover. So, yeah, rain, came in, it passed over, so we, so yeah, and we went back to racing. So, yeah, that was pretty good, you know? And, I don't know, if I were Mother Nature, I was have to say this. I want to make it rain for, like, the next 2 hours, and so NASCAR could just call the race in, because, I'll talk about the last half of the race, so, yeah. So the last half of the race started. There was some actually good racing between Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer. Yeah, there is actually good racing, but as soon as Kevin Harvick passed Clint Bowyer, Kevin Harvick was fine. So yeah, he was gone. That Jimmy John's car is pretty fast. So, yeah, and then the last laps of the race was just Kevin Harvick just run away with the win. He ran away and got the win at Dover. So, yeah. I don't know why, but this race was okay, I guess you could say. I mean, I mean, I mean, here's something I just have to point out. The races so far this season have been crap. Some of the races. But, like, only a few are good. Alright, I'm just going to go over all over the races so far this season. The Daytona 500, I thought was crap. Atlanta, okay. Las Vegas, Kevin Harvick just dominated that race. Phoenix, there was some good racing here and there. Auto Club was pretty good. I watched that race in person, which that was a good thing to do. Martinsville was good. It was good. You know, Texas was crap. Texas was crap. Bristol was good. Richmond was good. Talladega was crap. And then Dover, it was just an okay race. You know? Now I get the frustration. Why? I get some of these. I get the frustration, you know? I mean, there has not been so far any good races other than I said, Bristol, the Bristol Spring Race has been the best season so far. And people barely even show up to the race, so yeah, that's pretty sad, if you ask me. But, yeah. So, yeah. Now I'm sounding like just some kind of. Now a lot of people are just gonna say, "Oh, I'm just a Kevin Harvick hater. I don't want to see the same guy win every week." You see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When you're watching NASCAR, what is it? What is NASCAR? What is NASCAR? I'll tell you, it's stock car racing. Guys racing side by side, banging, beating each other for the win. And we barely got any of that today. We barely got any of that this season. Other than that Bristol. You know? Other than the Daytona 500, which everyone just wrecked out of the race. Barely 20 cars finished that race. You know, I mean, seriously, it's been frustrating to be a NASCAR fan. I mean, okay, one thing is for sure, and that is, okay, you know, it's really been frustrating. Now, I don't have any high expectations for any of the other races in the schedule. You know, which is why I'm excited for next Saturday, because one, the IndyCar Grand Prix is that weekend, and I'm gonna be watching that race. You know, maybe I'll bring some reactions to you guys, and then after that, Kansas. So yeah, I'm not really expecting anything from Kansas, but I'm excited because it's a night race. So yeah, and then the All-Star race. I think that's gonna be a pretty good race because the Aero package they're introducing. You know, and then the Coca-Cola 600. it'll possibly maybe be turning out like 2016, where either going to be the 4, 78, or the 18 dominate the whole race. You know, most likely Kyle Busch will win that race. I'm just saying that. And it's about time he wins a race at Charlotte. That's the only thing I'm just saying, you know? So, yeah, that's the only thing I'm saying. So, yeah, so before I talk about my overall opinion of the race, I'm going to talk about the race results. Let's talk about it. So, Kevin Harvick finished first, so he won the race, so more playoff points for him. You know? Okay, I'm just automatically just saying this saying this. Kevin Harvick will most likely may be the champion this year. Most likely will. He's probably going to get 8 or 5. He's probably going to get 8 or 9 wins this season. Same thing with the 18 and the 78. And then they'll make it to Homestead. And maybe someone like Kyle Larson will make it to the will be the final championship for. Yeah, also, I thought Kyle Larson was going to be the Lord and Savior of this race. But, no. Man, when is Kyle Larson going to win a freaking race this season? That guy, I like Kyle Larson. He's a good driver. You know, and Kyle Larson fans are pretty cool too, you know? Like the Larson fan 8842, he's a cool dude, you know, that's had to say. So, yeah. When is Kyle Larson going to win a race? He probably will. Probably win one race in Michigan. Not just Ken. So, yeah, Clint Boyer finishes second. Good run for Boyer. I wish there could have been more battle of a win between him and Harvick. Daniel Suarez finished third. That's on the right track for him. I hope he wins his first race pretty soon. Got to cheer on the Mexican boy, you know. And then Mark Truex Jr. finishes fourth. Kurt Busch fifth. Brad Keselowski sixth. Denny Hamlin seventh. Ryan Blaney, Jimmy Johnson, Kyle Larson rounds up the top 10. Jimmy Johnson finished top 10 in this race. I know he wasn't going to win it. But yeah. Then Eric Almirola finished 11th. My boy Chase Elliott finished at 12th. Man, I wish they can bring the Chevy SS back. And then Joey Logano, William Byron finished 14th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Jamie McMurray, Casey Kane, Eric Jones, Trevor Vane, Chris Buescher, AJ Allmendinger, Michael McDowell got their spunning out of the race. Then Alex Bowman, Thailand, Joe Walsh Jr., Austin Dillon, which he's doing jack shit throughout this season. And we had David Reagan, Ross Chastain, Matt DiBenedetto, Greg Gaulding, Landon Castle, Reed Sorensen, Ryan Newman, Paul Menard, and then here's the people who finished DNF. Kyle Busch, Cody Ware. I'm glad Cody Ware did not DNF because I hate him. And then Derek Cope, and then Corey LaJoie. So yeah. All right. So overall, what's my overall opinion on this spring Dover race? I don't know. It was okay. In my opinion, it was okay. It's a really hard time to be a NASCAR fan right now. Not many good races, you know, not much side-by-side racing, you know. And all those people that I said, and everyone who's pretty much a NASCAR fan is pretty much an IndyCar fan now, you know. So, yeah. And at the end of the month of May, I'm very, and no, don't get me wrong. Now, alright. Here's what, alright. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not going to leave NASCAR. It's just that these races has just been poor, lackluster, and I just want to see some good races. You know, NASCAR can improve. We'll have those bad races. We'll have those good races. But when will that good race come? I think it's going to be the All-Star race, you know. I have no expectations for Kansas because most likely Mark Truex Jr. is going to dominate that race. He's going to win it because he's the king of mile and a halves. So, yeah. You know? So, yeah. And plus, I am excited for IndyCar, you know, IndyCar Grand Prix, and then the Indianapolis 500, you know, and then the Coca-Cola 600. I'm excited for both IndyCar and NASCAR this weekend. You know? I meant, okay? So, yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah. Kevin Harvick ended up winning Dover, so I was completely wrong about Mark Truex Jr., winning. But next week, I think Kurt Busch will win next week. Because one, Kurt Busch needs to get that one win so he can get in the playoffs, and we'll get eliminated early on in the playoffs. So, yeah. What's the point of making it, you know? So, yeah. And in the All-Star race, I think Jimmy Johnson will win the All-Star race, and Chase Elliott will get the fan vote in. You know, and then for the Coca-Cola 600, I think it will be Kyle Busch. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, yeah, overall, I thought this was an okay race. But, hey guys, I'm just telling you, we're going to get that one good race soon. Okay? Just stick with us. So, yeah, now that we got to finish up with the race review, I just want to talk about the Mountain Dew Baja Blast, what I think about it. You know, overall, it's a pretty good drink. You know, I found this at a 99-cent store. You know, so here's the bottle right here. So, yeah, I was very excited when they announced this was going to come back because, you know, yes, I did have a little bit of it earlier. I was very excited when they announced it's going to come back. Also, Chase Elliott ran a Mountain Dew Baja Blast car, which, if that car comes out, I'm going to... If I'm all about talking, I need a drink. So, yeah. I really do like the flavor of this, you know. I think I'm going to be drinking this throughout the whole summer, you know. But, yeah, overall, this is a pretty good drink, you know. I recommend it to you guys. I recommend you to get this drink if you have the time. Just go to the store and get one. I only found it at the 99-cent store, but I think for any of you who are out there, you'll find it soon enough, but it'll come out in the summer. I need a drink. Take one more drink. So, yeah, that's pretty good. You know, this is good. The regular Mountain Dew is good. You know, Mountain Dew is my favorite drink, so yeah. Yeah. Also, Kickstar is really good, you know. And if you're really young, don't drink a Kickstar because that's an energy drink, but that's pretty good. Mountain Dew Ice is pretty good, you know. So, yeah, anyways, hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below what you thought of the race. And with that being said, tomorrow I will come out with part 3 of how to make NASCAR great again. I'll talk about the rules and whatnot. So, yeah, with that being said, I will see all of you in the next video. Bye.